Show 2020. Here with Tony. We're at Range Day today. As you can see, people are shooting machine guns in the background. We're gonna go try out the new products. We got Ruger, we got Glock. Who else got new products?
Of course, you got the Colt Python.
Oh yeah, you can't forget about that Colt Python. I heard some Franklin Armory's got some cool stuff. We're gonna have to go check that out. Chris Vector, I think they got some new items.
Diamondback.
Oh yeah, we saw on Instagram. They got that new 5.7 pistol. Gotta go see that.
So Ruger's not the only one with the 5.7 this year. Diamondback's supposed to be releasing one of their pistols, and also it's like a short barrel with a brace on it.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is gonna be the year of the 5.7. It's coming back, and also small 22 pistols. I think we're gonna see a big comeback on those suckers. First up, we went to Springfield at Range Day to go shoot the new Hellcat 9mm. They had one with a MOS, and then they had one without. I still can't shoot red dots to save my life. It's not for me. The gun also is too small for my hands. I was still riding that slide release just like I do on the 6-hour P365.
43. Get a Hellcat.
Any thoughts on it?
I'm terrible
So
at red
for
dots.
me,
Let's see
shooting
how
it,
well this-
it shot fairly well. I have smaller hands, of course. And I was shooting with
Gotta
gloves,
find the
so
dot.
it didn't appear too much. What I do like is the magazine capacity on the Hellcat. So it does come with two different
don't think it
magazines,
did
one
anything.
with 11 rounds and the other one 13. So that is an option for those that want to carry more, have a better capacity on their concealed carry gun.
Yep, one more round. Glock G44.
22 long rifle.
Yeah, not a 44 Magnum now. Keep that in mind. And shooting this, I actually was pretty impressed with it at Range Day. Trigger pull was nice. It actually pointed well. It is extremely lightweight. It has a polymer slide to it. Now, I didn't know this until after I got back from SHOT Show, but there's reports of people's slides cracking and also the extractors blowing off. I don't know if that's an isolated incident or if that's going to be a norm. I guess time will tell.
Yeah, they should definitely address it. Maybe try and use a different type of polymer or plastics, whatever they were using. But it did shoot fairly well. It almost felt like shooting a BB gun because it was mostly plastic. But as Ryan said, time will tell. Maybe they can help out with their reliability and maybe some of the structural part of the gun.
Franklin Armory. This was one of the products I was most impressed by. And generally, when you think about binary triggers, you think about ARs, AKs, MP5s, and those don't really do anything for me. I just like a traditional trigger on those particular guns. But now they're making one for the Ruger 1022. And I don't ever shoot my 1022. I have one, but I don't really ever get the urge to like, hey, let me bring that to the range, I want to shoot that. But with this Franklin Armory binary trigger, that thing shit shells. I just gotta own one.
It sounds fairly nice.
As you can see, it just
It will be expensive. Hey, you get almost full automatic.
It's like full auto like for $400. I mean, can you really put a price on fun?
Sometimes you can, but can't wait till Ryan gets one because I would love to shoot that thing too.
I'm going to shoot the crap out of it. Can't wait. This is one gun I was anticipating to shoot at SHOT Show. I was leaving New Orleans like, man, I got to go shoot that Python. I got to know what it's like. I need to know everything about it. And it did not disappoint. I was really impressed shooting it. We shot the 4-inch and the 6-inch, and that girl performed.
Yeah, it shot really, really well. Kind of like the old school Pythons that were hand fitted. Of course, now with the manufacturing technology and all the upgrades to it.
I think it's mainly MEM parts, but unsure on that one.
Yeah. We're not sure what finishes to come out with. Shoot the stainless.
Buying this Python, don't expect it to be just like the old Python. You got to look at it as this is a really nice shooting gun, and the old Python is a really nice Safe Queen or museum piece. This is not a museum piece. This isn't a Safe Queen. This is something that you go to the range and you shoot the crap out of it. Now, I mean, it's half the price. MSRP $1,500. I mean, used Pythons are going what, 2,000, 3 grand?
Somewhere around.
I mean, they're ridiculous. Another company that had products that were released before SHOT Show, Ruger, with their 5.7 pistol, their LCP-222.
Let's go ahead and try this out.
Pretty much the highlight of SHOT Show is 5.7 pistols and 22 long rifle pistols and rifles. That's pretty much like what this year was all about. The 5.7 pistol is very lightweight. I think I read reports that it's actually lighter than the FN one.
There's a little weight saving right
It didn't really do much for me for shooting. I wasn't that impressed with the actual shooting or performance, whatever you want to call it. It just didn't blow my skirt up.
Yeah, I felt the same way. I mean, shooting it was okay, but it's definitely not something that I'm going to actively try to get when it comes out.
They also came out with the Mark IV with the 10-inch barrel, which they used to have the Mark II in the 10-inch barrel, and they discontinued it. Well, they brought it back, and it still looks sexy. Also, the Ruger LCP-2. I was very excited about this gun, and it did not disappoint. Very low recoil. The racking of the slide is so lightweight for being a 22. Generally, straight blowbacks have like a real hard action, and also the hammers have to be on heavy springs to be able to actually strike the primers on the rim fires. And this thing's just butter smooth. It was pretty sweet. I think I'm going to have to pick me one up. I just think I got to do it. We also passed by Weatherby. Another gun I was anticipating to go see at SHOT Show is their Mark V Titanium series. These guns weigh 3.9 pounds. It's a bolt action. 3.9 pounds.
Like, low weight, high price.
Whoa.
So you have to weigh
they're not cheap. They're not cheap. What were they saying? Like 35, 38?
Started.
It blows your mind out. They're offering 8 calibers up front. Very impressive. The sticker price is definitely a shocker. I want one, but I don't want to spend that kind of money. So I'm going to have to think about this. Right, we passed by Battle Arms Development. They always got kick-ass shit. Gotta go finger bang it. Didn't really do any interviews on any firearms there, I don't think.
Yeah, it was fairly early when we arrived at their booth. They were still setting up, but they do have 4 new lines for 2020, and they come with of course, variety of different options for pistol, SBR, suppressor ready. But they always come out with the newest and latest and greatest.
They always do kick-ass work. I'm always impressed every year when I go see them, and I'm just blown away by what they do. Now, just always keep in mind, when you think about that company, don't ever think about affordable. It's not affordable, but it is kick-ass. Tactical Solution, the Oheen, if that's how you pronounce it. How do you pronounce that, Tony?
Oheen.
Oheen. So the Oheen, it's a 1022 takedown, but not semi-automatic. It's a bolt action. Like, why would you do that? I'm not sure. I guess if you got a bolt action fetish, I mean, but there's other guns out there I'd rather own than a 1022 bolt action. But it had some sharp edges that we noticed in the booth. We were handling it, started doing a video, and actually got wounded. That thing draw blood from my hand.
Maybe they should change the name to Oh Shit.
Oh shit!
I cut myself again.
They also had a integrally suppressed barrel for the Ruger 1022, and unlike the Gemtech barrel, which is only like 5 or 6 inches, this one actually extended out to about 10 or 12 inches. So pretty impressive.
We got the Q5 steel match here.
We passed by Walther, and I had to go check out that Q5 match that everyone's been talking about, the all steel frame one, and it did perform well, but they came out with a slimmed down version. Apparently you guys out there want to conceal carry some of these or everyday carry them. Somebody shot that one. What's your thoughts?
So I shot that one. It shot fairly well. I still don't know if I'm gonna get one as a concealed carry. It is full metal, so the weight does help.
Okay, that's probably the best I've ever shot with a red dot.
Mossberg, that 940 JM. Anything that says Jerry Michulik on it, I gotta go shoot it. That guy's a legend here in Louisiana and in the whole universe. That guy can shoot, and shooting that shotgun, I had to do it Jerry style. I had to just do a dump and say, get you some of that, because damn, we got some.
It's very smooth, it loaded very well, and yeah, we'll make you as fast as Jerry. Sure do try.
Boy, you can look like Jerry at home when you're finger banging that sucker, but you're gonna need some practice if you want to get up to the actual Jerry speed. I mean, he's fast. Chris Vector, they got the new 22 Vector style pistol / rifle. They got their own proprietary mags, which are gonna hold 30 rounds of 22 long rifle. Knew about this before SHOT Show, wasn't impressed before SHOT Show, and still kind of not something I would get.
So it doesn't take advantage of the Chris Vector recoil system, since it is a 22. So you won't be able to swap out the action in the barrel with another Chris Vector if you have one already. So it seems like it's going to be something that if you just want to have the cool factor of the Chris Vector, but overall I don't really see.
I'm not sure if there's a huge price difference to justify buying it. If there is, then yeah, you get a Chris Vector for a whole lot less money. I guess we need to look into that. Beaver Creek had some pretty cool colors for build kits. We actually got an exclusive color just for us. It's going to be the gold, which we're going to use for, black and gold, the Saints
gun.
Who dat? And then we got the purple coming in for the Tigers. Go Tigers.
National champions. So we're excited to get those colorways in and put something together to represent Louisiana and New Orleans.
And every year, Kel-Tec's always got something cool. They got the P17, and also they got the Sub 2000, which the Sub 2000 isn't new, but it is new internally suppressed, which this one is. You do have to rotate the barrel to fold it, but it seemed pretty quiet, kind of hard to tell at range day.
So one advantage is because it is Sub 2000, it'll fold in half and you'll be able to fit it in your backpack, make it a backpack gun. It is a 9mm, and with it being internally suppressed or integrally suppressed, you don't have that extra length as you do if you were to have a traditional suppressor on your Sub 2000.
Yep, Geisley. You kind of think of Geisley about triggers, but in this case, their new product was a scope. It was called the Super Precision 1x6.
And it's going to have a price point of less than $1,000. So in that price range, the glass was very clear. Of course, if you're pairing up with a Geisley trigger, they did have a 2-stage on the Remington 700 that we were shooting. So overall, you do get what you pay for, but for less than $1,000, you really can't beat that glass.
H&K has the SP5. So this is pretty much going to hurt the aftermarket industry that makes like clones of the H&K MP5, because this is a H&K. Just only advantage is it's semi-automatic, so you have to get a tax stamp. It's cheaper than a real MP5, but it's still pretty expensive at the price tag of $3,000.
You get what you pay for. Of course, we went out to see those other quote-unquote clones, and you can tell with the fit and finish of the H&K, it's much cleaner. They don't have the, extra paint, and the bluing is clean and crisp, whereas some of the other ones, you do have a lot of imperfections in the finish.
The LWRC 45, which isn't really a new gun, but it's new to us. We didn't shoot it last year, but we got to shoot it this year, and it was pretty sweet. 5.7, because this is the year of the 5.7 CMMG Banshee, which they already had it in the 5.7, but this year they came out with a 5-inch, a 8-inch, and a 16-inch, but they've made their own proprietary mag, which is going to hold 40 rounds, which is very similar to a traditional AR mag.
We have Daniel Defense. So of course, Daniel Defense for this year, they have the PDW, which is a 7-inch 300 Blackout pistol. So it does come with the brace. And I have a couple Daniel Defenses already. This one may be going in the collection also. It is a short compact package, especially if you're looking for a 300 Blackout.
Gotta show DD some love. SB Tactical. So what we've learned about braces is if you got a slit and some Velcro, it's not that word that we can't talk about.
It's a brace.
It's just a pistol brace. And this thing looks just like a triangle stock that you would see on a traditional gun.
With a little slit.
But it's got a slit and Velcro, so therefore it's a brace, and we're not complaining. And then the final and the most exciting gun that I thought was at SHOT Show, because we saw the pictures on Instagram and we were like, hey, that can't be that cool. That looks pretty stupid. But Tony, tell us about it.
So it's the Diamondback DBX in 5.7. So when it's fully collapsed, you have a width of less than 2 inches. When you have the brace open in the shooting position, it's only less than 1 inch. So right now they're going to be releasing it in 3 phases. In the beginning, you'll be able to get it with the brace. The second iteration will be with the sling attachment. And finally, with just the clear backing, where you can add any other brace that you want or any other attachment. It was definitely something we did not expect, but it shot very well. And of course, it was super lightweight.
Yeah, very impressive at 3.7 pounds. That's like feathers.
Hey, that's why they got
That
marketing
is
shit.
awesome.
They might make something.
Swag Pack giveaway 2020 SHOT Show. We got one question. Whoever gets the answer correct first will win the Swag Pack. And the question is, at Train Shots booth, was it at their booth?
Yeah.
We had Master Ken and
Alexandra.
going off to see who was the champion.
Who won?
Who won? Whoever's the first to answer that question wins the Swag Pack. All right, thanks for watching the video. I hope y'all enjoyed SHOT Show 2020. Subscribe to us on YouTube, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and we're out. Anything else you got, Tony?
See you next year.
Deuce, deuce.
How's that for sound suppression technology?
Definitely nice.